coin collectors, and welcome to the DC Coin World International Coin Channel. We're looking at a 2003 uncirculated coin set from the U.S. Mint. We see over here it says 50 state quarters. Here, United States Mint, Denver, 2003 uncirculated coin set. And these come in envelopes, and they say www.usmint.gov on them. And that's how you would get a full set of uncirculated United States 2003 quarters, including the Maine quarter, which we're going to look at today, the state of Maine state quarter. And then that was the Denver Mint. And then there's also an envelope that has the Philadelphia Mint in it. The Philadelphia Mint, same thing, has all the state quarters with the P mint mark rather than the D for Denver. And then, of course, they have the United States Mint proof sets. And these are the ones from San Francisco. And the San Francisco Mint ones have the S on them. And these are the ones that are a copper nickel-clad copper. They're just the regular coins, but a little shiny. And then finally, you could also get this coin in a silver proof set. And the 50 state quarters come in silver, as many of you viewers have said to me, where did this silver one come from? So what we're going to do is we're going to look at all of those different ones today and kind of work our way through them. So let's get some of these mint sets out of the way and get right down to business if we can without dropping too many. And there are the coins that we're going to look at today. So when we take a look at these coins, we're just going to set it down on a much lower threshold. And there we go. Now we're talking business here. There's the state of Maine quarter. You see it right there. It says 1820. This clearly is a circulating quarter, and that's one of the ways we didn't talk about. You can get this coin just in your regular change, so called circulating, because it goes around in change. It says Maine at the top, as you can see here, 1820 here. Down here we see this says 2003 E Pluribus Unum. So the state quarter series started in 1999. Maine was, in 2003, the fourth year of the series. And when we start to look at these ones that came out, we see that there's a lighthouse, there's a pine tree, there's some cliffs here representing the Maine coast, and there is a three-masted schooner out here, and some seabirds, maybe seagulls, maybe something else, maybe ospreys. And so this is the one that represents the state of Maine. We turn it over and we see that this is the D or Denver Mint quarter. It says United States of America at the top, $quarter at the bottom, liberty under George Washington's chin, in God we trust behind him, and then there's the D for the Denver Mint. If we tip it way down, we see that this is one of the major changes they made in the front of the Washington quarters, the state quarter series, is they put John Flanagan's initials here, which were on all of the quarters going way back, JF, and they also put a WC here, and that's WC for William Cousins, who was the engraver who did some of the adjustments to the new quarter line. And when I say adjustments to the new quarter line, what did the old quarter look like? Well, pretty similar. Put them next to each other. And so you see that there's, this one's a worn one, of course. This is in 1965. The first year they went to the copper nickel-clad copper. And so it's like a sandwich. Inside is copper. On the outside is a nickel-copper blend that goes on the top and the back. And then, of course, the back on the old ones from the 30s on look like this. And the state quarters each had their own back. So that when they changed it, of course, so this is the circulating coins will almost always be a copper nickel-clad copper. You should not ever find a state of Maine quarter that's silver and circulating. And why is that? Well, because the silver value alone is worth almost $5. So these coins, the silver coins, we'll get down to them at the bottom. They are so valuable that you almost never take them out of the wrapper. There's Denver, there's Philadelphia. Now, how many did they make at each mint? That's what a lot of people want to know. And at the Denver Mint, they made 231.4 million, 231.4 of these Denvers. And at the Philadelphia Mint, they made 217.4. Now, as we go down through, we start to hit some plastic ones. And one of the things I want to show you about the plastic and the hard and soft plastic. So when we see this soft plastic, we know we're talking about an uncirculated set. It's in this kind of soft plastic, you can see. And you can see there's a state quarter there. So that's an uncirculated set. We can tell which one it is by looking at the white label here. But if we flip it over, you'll be able to see that here it is this way. The white one is for the Philadelphia Mint. So white is Philly in there. And you'll see that, this is quite a different coin. The uncirculated mint sets, sometimes you get them in tremendous shape. You will get stuff like this because they just take it from the mint as they're minted. It's not specially smoothed or buffed or polished or shined. So you get some scratches like that, and that's an uncirculated coin, and that could still be a very high value uncirculated coin. And then on the back you'll see that you just get these really nice coins. So the uncirculated mint sets are nice to have. They cost a little bit when you buy them. They cost $15 originally to buy them, and at this date they're selling for about $8. So you can get one of these uncirculated mint sets for $8 to $10, actually lower price than when they first came out. You say, well, why would it be a lower price? And so that was the Philadelphia Mint. We'll flip this one over and see the Denver Mint uncirculated. And you see on the Denver Mint uncirculated, same exact thing. They're at a lower price because people buy these kind of on spec, and in the hopes, obviously, that that they will be valuable someday. And often there is some that are valuable in the set. The main quarter is not one of those. In this 2003 quarter series is not that valuable, in part because they made 1 million of the uncirculated sets. Now, next we get to the blue. The blue is the state quarters proof set. You can get this separate, just the state quarters, or you can get it with the whole series from the Sacagawea on down to the Lincoln Penny. Again, Main 820. See how they polish these ones differently, though? So when you get a mint set, you'll know because it's polished different. And you'll also know because it has an S on it for San Francisco Mint. So blue means copper, nickel clad copper. Red, we see here, means silver proof set. We can get that up a little higher. You can read it. Yeah. 50 state quarter silver proof set. Again, you can get this in just the silver quarters, or you can get it with the whole mint set. These quarters alone are worth about $5. And there's the main one. Just really sweet looking coin. And in the silver, it seems to look even better. We'll flip it over and I'll show you that again is in S coin. So we have the silver. Oh my God, look at that. That is just a nice coin. We'll take some of that light off there, but it just has a beautiful polish, beautiful shine. And it's this one, I guess, huh? I'm moving the wrong light out of the way. So there's the silver. There is the proof, just regular set. Then here is the Denver, and let's fill it to the main side. There's the Denver Mint uncirculated, and here is the Philadelphia Mint uncirculated. You see how they turn sometimes in these in the plastic. They turn to the side a little bit, so we'll just put it straight up on the plastic. And then, of course, we have our two circulating coins. This one, which is the Philly, and this one, which is the Denver. Tip them up, we see copper, nickel clad copper. Tip them over and we see that it's 2003 on this side in state of Maine. And that's the year it came into the Union. And just regular George Washington on this side with no date. All right. Thanks for watching DC Coin World International Coin Channel. We'd love to have you subscribe to our channel and leave any comments you might have in the comments section.